I do want to talk about this while this on my mind, right? We 6 months into the year, right? So we only got 6 months left until 2026. And I really want you guys to really understand what I'm finna get ready to say. Because in the beginning of 2025, I made a video that a lot of people gonna make New Year's resolutions that they not gonna uphold. They say they're gonna get this job, they gonna work out, they gonna build this relationship, they gonna start this business. None of that shit happened. And 6 months done went by so fast, and you don't even realize it. That the year is basically over. Let's just be honest. This year is basically over. And a lot of people finna waste these next 6 months of their life not doing shit so that they can say, well, January 1st, I'm gonna change my life. So you guys waiting on a calendar date thinking that's gonna get you up and moving for you to start accomplishing your goals. That don't work like that. They haven't been working for you for the past your whole life. Let's just be honest. Why not lock in for these next 6 months of the year? Focus, get disciplined, sacrifice. Understand that you don't need a long time or a whole year to develop good habits. If you guys start now with getting rid of all this toxic waste in your life, all these excuses, bro, I be seeing so many of you dudes be making so many excuses why you don't want to go to the gym, why you don't want to get in shape, why you don't want to get on a diet, why you don't want to go after this trade certification, bro. And I always say this, I know this cliche to say, that's the difference between winners and losers. Guys, this is the perfect opportunity to go into 2026 a monster, a beast, winning. These next 6 months, you can change your life. You can change your physique. You can change your finances. You can change everything about you. You can be going to a new year looking like a whole new person. Why not take advantage of it? Because everything that you're doing right now, all this shit that you're doing, that's going to be here. The club ain't going to be here. The women going to be here. Those friends going to be here. But the window of opportunity is not going to always be there. Because the older you get, the slower you get, the more tired you get, the more lazy you get. So you keep on making excuses and not understanding that, bro, these years are going by like days. They going by like weeks. All these years, it's not a long time. So that's why when y'all hear a lot of people say that you can change your life in 1 year, you can. Once I start locking in, going to the gym, working on my finances, working on my emergency fund, working on my side business, bro, I became a better person mentally, disciplined, sacrifice. It caused me to cut off a lot of people, a lot of family members that didn't mean me no good. I don't talk to no more. It is what it is. This is my life. And a lot of you guys got to understand it and realize that, bro, you don't have that much time. This is your life. Stop waiting on a calendar date. I just don't understand why we still waiting on a calendar date to change our life. It's just, your life is not going to change just because the calendar hit January 1st. I want you guys to know that. Just because the calendar hit January 1st do not mean that your life is going to change. You got to lock in. You got to be the one that change it. You got to go through this hard time and suffering. You the only person. Nobody's coming to save you, bro. I just want you to know that. Things are going to get hard before it get better. Let me say it again. Things are going to get hard before it get better, but that's okay. You got to enjoy the journey. And when you come out on the other side with your war wounds, you're going to be appreciative and you're going to be thankful and you're going to be so happy with yourself that you went through all that. And now you winning. Look at all these people's success stories that you see on YouTube and social media, what they went through, bro. When y'all be hearing all these cliche terms about being disciplined and sacrifices and going through the mud, bro, this shit is real. You might get tired of hearing it because you're not doing it. I'm not tired of hearing it because I'm doing this shit right now. I understand what it takes to be disciplined. I understand what it takes to get up in the morning every day, go to the gym and make sure that I'm in the best shape of my life, making sure that I'm trying to increase my finances every single year, making sure that I'm going to put my family in a different position in the next 5 to 10 years. I understand that takes sacrifice. And I understand a lot of people can't do that. But I don't want to be like everybody else. I don't want to be average. I'm going to separate myself from the normies, from the everyday person. No, I'm nothing like you. I don't want to be nothing like you, right? I want to be better than most people. And I understand that a lot of people, you might not like that, but the 10% and the 1% is there for a reason. That number is small for a reason. And you guys don't even really understand that 6 months, bro, that's plenty of time to lock in. That's plenty of time to change your habits, because that's the only thing you need to do to change your life in the next 6 months is your habits. Drinking, smoking, clubbing, partying. I'm not saying you got to cut that out for the rest of your life, but for this moment, you got to get rid of all that. You got to get rid of all that. Those bullshit ass conversations you be having with your buddies about chasing women and doing this and smoking, and on the club weekends, y'all chilling, playing a game all day. And then when Monday get here, you dreading going inside of work. You talking about how you want to look better for your woman or your wife. You should be giving your wife and your family and your kids the best version of yourself. There's no excuse for the reason why you fat. No excuses. You need to be in the gym. You need to be educating yourself. You need to be watching my workout videos. Like I said, I'm going to be uploading more gym videos so I can help you guys and educate you guys on how you can become physically fit and mentally strong and physically strong. As men, we have to be war ready at all times. And everybody gonna make an excuse. I don't gotta do all that. Those type of people, man, those type of people that you hear say, I don't gotta do all that, bro, you want to get the fuck away from them immediately. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Because you want to do all that. That's the difference between me and you. That's the difference between you and them. Is that you gonna do all that. You gonna sacrifice. You gonna put in the work. You gonna stay down. You gonna get it out the mud. And when it's time to shine, when it's time to pop out, not everybody wants you to be humble. No, I was humble when I was going through what I was going through. I was humble when I was struggling. I was humble when I was broke. I was humble when I was going to the gym every morning, beating up my body, eating right, so that I can look like a fucking action figure. Right? Studying, going back to school, going back to trade school, trying to increase my finances, saving my money, stacking my bread, going out here experiencing the world, traveling. Nah, ain't no more time for being humble. This the new me. So I don't want to hear that 2026 is your year. Nah, what the fuck? The year's still here. It's 2025. Let's lock in, gentlemen.